Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. Whoa, that camera's way up. Welcome to the stream. It is Thursday. Everything is upside down and backwards. And we're having... I've got most of it done. It's just that one little thing. Everything else is done. Honest. How you doing, Rach? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this fine insert day here? Don't tell me chatbot's not working on this computer either. God ram it. Oh well. We are getting the coffee drate prepared. Because, you know, coffee drate. So today we are heading out to Darwin. Today's recipe is, again, we're continuing with the CWA cookbook. And today's recipe is prawn balls. So we're doing prawn balls, which was put in the cookbook by Irene Gracie from Darwin in the Northern Territory. So yeah, Darwin being the capital of the Northern Territory. And depending on who you ask, sometimes a place to live, sometimes not so much. Rachel, I feel we're having some volume messies. You are good, music may be a little loud, and from what I can tell, stream sounds are quiet.
And I'm all out of bubble.
Yep, okay. So let's turn that up a little bit. Don't worry, I know that music is very loud. Working on it. Huh. Okay. So why is that? I see your thinking face. I know you're doing the things. Yeah, the sounds are a bit quiet. Let's try it again. We're having, yeah, I think over the break, I think I'm just going to have to dismantle the behind the scenes of the stream and restart the whole lot, sadly.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubble.
Alright, it's there. But unfortunately, I can't find the volume of anything else. I would have thought if I turned that down, it'd turn it down on the stream, but it doesn't seem to. Just turns it down for me. Okay. Did that music volume just go up? Oh, so that is affecting it. Ooh, okay. Give that a second to kick in. Yay for learning! Alright, let's turn that down a little bit more. I want it off. Just want it quiet. Alright, there we go. That should be okay for music.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubble.
Music good, Ulrich good, sounds good. Alright, we're good. Good Lord. I need a bit more volume. Alright. Look at me mixing sounds. DJ Ulrich in the house. Alright. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so today we are doing prawn balls from Irene Gracie in Darwin of Northern Territory. And now, balls. So, I do need to get more of these. I'm having so much fun with the color coding. Prawns are meat, right? Well, they were still a bit frozen. I left them in the fridge yesterday. And so they are still a bit frozen. We may have to fix that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the hot water running. Get the hot water running. Head out on the cookway. Looking for recipes. And whatever food comes our way. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna make it happen. Gonna cook all over the place. Ow! Hot water is hot. Why? Woohoo! Ow! Alright, I reckon that'll be good enough. Right, they're still cool, but they're no longer frozen. So, I'm going to real quick paper towel them off. So I'm setting up the stream today, and I'm a little bit rushed because there was just so much stuff to do this morning, and I'm like, right, everything's ready to go. I'm ready to rock. Okay, we're ready to start streaming. I go, I'm not wearing any pants. Oops. So I had to run away and fix that. Now I'm wearing pants. I tell you, prawn smell at this time of year, it's so bloody Aussie Christmas. Rach, I've never been to Darwin. Streamers don't have legs. I went to Darwin in 92, I think it was, for kangaroo exercise. That was it. I was there for like 3 weeks, maybe 4. Although you do a lot of moving around streams. I tease Mackie about his lack of legs since he's mostly at the PC doing pew-pews and such, right? Ready for it? I'm a streamer with legs! It's one of those. Here we have a rare breed of streamer. We see that he can actually move away from the computer screen. He did recently prove that he is doing it on his feet, not a wheelie chair. And pants. Film at 11. Alright, we're going to need a big bowl to put all this in. Right, so I don't know how fine we're meant to be chopping this up. It doesn't really say, but it does say that we're looking to make small balls to be deep fried. So I'm going to chop it reasonably fine and see how we go with that. If I find some bits that are a bit too big, I may just eat them. Who knows? Like that bit, for example. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how fine we're meant to be chopping this, but I don't think it's meant to be mush. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, I never really did see a lot of Darwin when I was up there. Saw plenty of the outback. Seeing, you know, that's where we spent most of our time. But that was before they had, I think they had some military units up there. I don't think they had a big contingent in Darwin when I was there. Ooh, felt that one skim down my finger. Now, I did go out into the garden this morning to get some parsley. Last time I paid attention, there was parsley in the garden. There is currently a lot of parsley seeds in the garden. But, oops. It's kind of wild parsley at the moment because we don't cultivate it or anything. We just let it go, do its thing. And it keeps coming back. So it obviously likes the conditions in which it's kept. It's the thing about plants. Who knew? Oh wait, this plant likes being there. Oh look, it's growing really well. I've got the smell of prawns, obviously, coming up from the chopping board. And I keep thinking back. It just keeps taking me back to those old school prawns with the orange Thousand Island dressing on it. That were like prawn cocktails. They still have them? Is that still a thing? I'm pretty sure they'd be gone from restaurants by now. A streamer with legs. Excellent. Thanks, Ray. For Christmas this year, I'm doing a honey roasted ham. I'm very much looking forward to that. I may have splurged a little bit and got a very high quality Australian ham to honey roast. It's amazing the price difference you can find for ham. It really is. Oop, nope, you're too big. Chop! Chop it. Ooh, that didn't chop at all. Alright, knife's getting blunt. Time to do a sharpen. What? No. That's how you try to get away. No getting away for you. Sorry, hospital called exactly as I sent that link. All is well, I hope. Oh, you bits are too big. Sneaking through. Look at me get slack with my chopping. Slack chopping. I can feel a sneeze coming on. Excuse me. Ooh, close. Alright, that looks pretty good. Ta-da! Okay, 500 grams of shelled and chopped prawns. Right, what's next? Celery stalk, small onion. So what is a celery stalk, eh? What is the length of a celery stalk? I don't know. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these. I reckon that is a nice large celery stalk. So we're doing that. And again, don't know kind of how fine we're going to do this. So, but again, these are meant to be bite-sized. So we don't want them too big. So I'm going to cut each stalk into 3 and see what that gives us. Oh, maybe this one into 2. Or maybe 2.5. What is that? There's a greeby on my celery. Thank you. Yeah, just confirming surgery for Monday has been booked, and I'll get a message tomorrow, Arvo, with all the details. Nice. I'm going to do this pretty much as fine as I can. I may do it more. Woohoo! See, this is where I'd be very quiet, and then I like detach the music, and then I edit it that goes like 10 times faster. So I'm like, brrr. Yep, that's how good I am. All right, that does not seem small enough. So I'm going to do a bit more chopping. Great. Bit of celery just hit my foot. There we go. Yeah, that's looking better. Alright, so I can have a look. That's kind of first chop, and that's where I'm going with it. So we'll see. Super chop! Because they're meant to be, you're meant to make them into small balls. So I'm thinking like dessert spoon, chunk of dessert spoon of it up. And you don't want, yeah, I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out together as we go along. Because as per usual, I haven't trialed this dish. We're just doing it from scratch as we go, live on stream. Because, you know, challenge. Well, there's probably going to be a few bits in there that are still a bit big. Oh yeah, alright, I'm happy with that. Finger for scale. That is a celery stalk. One day someone's going to see this and know the person whose recipe it is. and that's going to be hilarious. Right. So, small onion finally chopped. I may get the mezzaluna out for this one. Yeah, so you may have missed it earlier, H, but do you remember the prawn cocktails that they used to serve with the Thousand Island dressing all over it? Do people still do that? Nah, you're off. Alright, super fine. Chop it. Whoops. Yeah. Get back in there. Not gonna matter too much. I haven't seen such in many years. Yeah, right? I think we got fancier with our seafood. Yeah, I think we got fancier with our seafood too. Tend to agree. Yep, upper. Ooh, maybe I'll do that this year. Maybe I'll do that over the break. Maybe I'll make myself a big mezzaluna. Just my uncle made a really horrible version with condensed milk and tomato sauce. One year at my grandparents. He thought it was the best thing ever, but it was dreadful. I mean, technically the sauce would still be pink. It might have been tomato paste, but it was still dreadful. Yeah. Yeah. That does somewhat sadden me. Hey, Captain! Loud. How you doing, Cap? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. How you doing this festive season? Mega bonk. Okay. Mega bonk. Out. Love them moves. Oh yeah, we've got DJ Ulrich in the house today. There's been singing, there's been dancing, there's been mixing on soundboards. I is totally hip. Hey, you been, Cap? What have you been up to? How's CMC? What am I doing Tuesday? As in Tuesday coming. Well, my Tuesday coming. Nothing. That'd be Wednesday the 24th for you, I think. Well, for me. Examed out. He's just finals. When does he get his results? Oh, starting to get that little bit of squinty eye going on. Yeah, so your Tuesday, my Wednesday. That's the day before Christmas here. And I'm planning on doing a bit of cooking for Christmas, but that's it. Gonna do a honey glazed ham. Because Norm's. Pretty sure we did one of those for the stream. Alright. I reckon that looks good. Thumb for reference this time. Oh, that's a happy accident. Look how pretty that is. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any parsley because it's all gone to seed. We should put some parsley in that right now. Okay, so I'll be home editing around 4 p.m. next Tuesday, my Tuesday, if you want to catch up. Yeah, sure, we can talk about that. We can figure out what time that is. Rach, my entire Christmas has been turned on its head and butt simultaneously. Keep trying, just super busy trying to find a new job. A new job. Alright, so now we get into a bit of the nitty gritty. We need a tablespoon of corn flour, Nurse's corn flour, alright, so we're gonna throw a tablespoon of that in. So, sorry, you probably can't see that. All I'm doing is I'm just, instead of sieving it, I'm just running my finger around in it to sort of break it up a little bit as it goes on. Yeah, tell Cap what you did to your thumb, Rach. Now, right, so here's the thing. We're putting some alcohol in this. So, of course, obviously, if you don't like alcohol, don't put the alcohol in it. But, let me do a quick search so I can get you the absolute correct information. But I found this out yesterday. So, the term sherry has been protected. Just like champagne has, and almost like Parmesan is going down the path of. So it's happened with sherry as well now. So due to EU regulations, the term sherry is now protected. Sherry is a fortified wine. So what they are called in Australia is they are called Apera. A-P-E-R-A is now basically what we are calling sherry in Australia. I don't know how long this has been. Do you love sherry? She's great. So we are using a McWilliams Royal Reserve Sweet Sherry. So we're gonna, I know I've had sherry, but I can't remember it. I can't remember the taste. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take Australia's #1 fortified brand, McWilliams. No, I'm not being sponsored. If anyone knows someone from the McWilliams vineyard that wants to sponsor me. Alright, so we're going to put a snifter in Granny's glass. Look at that. Granny's glass. I love sherry after a day at the job. Okay, that's really quite nice. Can you tell? I should try Tokaji? Let it breathe. Hang on. There you go. It breathed. Tokai. Okay. What is Tokai? Weird. Like, it's nice. Surprisingly nice. I thought it would be a lot more burny. But it is a fortified wine, not a spirit, so there's that. It's Hungarian. Okay, I wouldn't have picked that. Hungarian honey white. So it's a mead? Hungarian mead? Or is it... What's the go? Alright, we're going to put a... Wait, let's make sure I'm putting a tablespoon of sherry. Tablespoon. There we go. It's a very carefully measured tablespoon. An egg. It's always a risk with eggs. Only once in my life have I, no, twice. Twice in my life have I cracked an egg and it was rotten and it went in and I'd ruined everything. But it haunts me. It seriously haunts me. Cap is the one that alerted me to Italian wedding soup. Ah. Cap, since I can't get safe, I have been drinking and eating hazy shroom gummies. Ooh. Oh, you just finished watching June Prophecy? How'd that go? Is that the third? Is that the second or the third? I haven't watched any, like, the latest movies. I haven't watched any of the, I think it's meant to be a trilogy, but I haven't watched any of it. Pretty much every other June movie and series ever made, I've watched. I'm just waiting so I can mainline the entire thing. Just stick it in the vein and... Oh, it's the show. Oh, okay. I haven't watched that one either. Whoops. Another June I haven't watched. Right. I mention it to people all the time. My mum was going to try and make some, but never got around to it. Okay. You should also watch the Phoenician Scheme. Okay. At the moment, I'm going back through what do you call it? I'll think of words in a minute. I'm going back through all the Three Musketeers. No, I don't like that. That's too rocky salt. I'm just going to put... It calls for about half a teaspoon. So I'm just throwing half a teaspoon in. We've got an egg, and then we need some oil for frying. So that's it. We get to mix that up now. What is the Phoenician scheme? Yeah, I think it's time to get the hands in. June prophecy takes place 10,000 plus years before the birth of Paul Atreides. Ooh, so is it like the start of the Padishah Empire, or is it before that, or is it a whole different empire? Are the great houses still around? Because great houses tend not to last very long, to be honest. Oh, there's one for you, Rach. I feel like I'm missing something out of this, but I'm not. Got all the ingredients in there. Swirly. Alright, well, it seems to be well coated by the egg. And stuff. So I guess we clean our hand off and get the oil going. It revolves around the sisters, the Bene Gesserit sisters, and there is a Panishat emperor. Okay, so the Emperor Isabel. Let me guess, he was put there by the Bene Gesserit. Alright, I'm just going to turn the sound off for just a moment. I will be back. Almost hit stop streaming. Don't ask me why. Alright, sorry about that. Just getting a bit snuffly. But it goes so much deeper. Can't wait for you to watch it. 6 episodes. Okay. Yeah, that does give me a little bit of concern. You know, I'm kind of at that. Oh, is this going to go down the path of the Aes Sedai in Wheel of Time? I really hope not. Oil! Ah, silly lid. Why? Surprised me right at the end. Alright. Go there. Right. And now we get the oil going. We have some more sherry. Oh, a snifter of sherry, darling. As a gym fam, I'm jonesing for more. Have you seen the new movies? And are they finished yet? I know they've made 2. I know they made 2. I heard there was meant to be a 3rd. Do you know anything about that one, Cap? I did not watch The Wheel of Time, but I read then first book and prequel after the author passed. Yeah, the Aes Sedai went on a weird arc. Anyway. Hey, Beanie, how you doing? There's a Beanie. Absolutely love the prologue of the first book. Amazing. Yes, third is coming out. Not sure when. I haven't seen both in theaters. So good. Yeah, okay. Oh, you have seen both in theaters. Sorry. I'll learn to read one day. Honest. Hola, kitty. Oh, she's being very cute. She's doing the rolling over with her paws up. Gorgeous. Right. Spoon. See, this is how you get spoons. You just open a drawer and spoon. There they are, spoons. I've got all the spoons to give now. One day, but it's not really important. I can't read or spell. Spoon drawer. It's where all the spoons come from. Meow, friend. Oh, she's gone. Poof. I wasn't paying enough attention to her. Wasn't prepared to give her enough food. So she left. She left me. Cap. Oh, I still got to go back and check my stream list. Okay. Like my VODs. I need a takey-outy device. Takey-outy device. It's a holy spoon. My father will beat your father at Domino's. The holy spoon. Oh, steam. Right. Aha. Can't spell. Look, I've heard of this spelling of which you speak. I have too many drinks. I have 2 drinks. I have too many drinks. I don't know which drink I want to drink. Alright, we're just waiting for the oil to heat up. I probably should have done this earlier, but that's fine, right? McWilliam's Royal Reserve Sweet Australian Fortified Wine, produced by Macmillan's Wines. Good lord. Where's my camera? Freaking love weapons! I mean, I wonder if these guys understand the fact that the people who drink this stuff need to be able to read the... Well, they don't need to, but it's better if we can read the label. Produced by Macmillan Wines, Jack McWilliam Road, Hanwood, New South Wales. Contains approximately 10 standard drinks. Contains sulfides, may contain milk. May contain milk. That is not something I expected to see on this. Enjoy responsibly. So 17.5% alcoholic volume. Well, there you go. Okay, look up to... I know you told me how to pronounce it. Alright. Tokaji. I have to say it that way so I can remember how it's spelled. Tokaj is a famous Hungarian wine region and its celebrated wines known for legendary sweet styles of Azu, made with noble rot for intense apricot, honey, orange peel flavors. Noble rot? What the hell is noble rot? And rarer ones like Essentia, but also delicious dry versions from grapes like Furmint, offering peach, citrus, and floral notes, all from volcanic soils with rich winemaking history dating back centuries. Okay, yeah, right. Cat, oh my god, I just read prawn balls. Come with us, we are making balls. It's a small bottle, but it costs $50 for one. Noble rot. What is noble rot? Let's find out. That is inbreeding, darling. Noble rot winemaking. Uh-oh. Meh. Noble rot winemaking uses the fungus Botrytis cinerea to concentrate grape sugars and flavors, creating luxurious sweet wines like sauternes by causing water to evaporate from infected berries under specific humid then dry conditions, requiring meticulous hand-picking over multiple passes for shriveled, sugar-rich grapes, leading to slow fermentation and complex honeyed apricot notes. Good lord. Okay. Noble rot. There you go. The bottle says Royal. Noble rot. Just looks like the grapes are browning off in the pictures. So people deliberately give their grapes rot. Okay, sure, why not? Looks like gold. It's delish. Looks like gold. It's so damn good. It does look like gold. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Cap. All right, how's the oil going? I don't think it's ready yet. How do we test it? I don't know. Let's chunk a bit of. Nope. Oh, it's kind of bubbling. Oh, there we go. Now it's going nuts. Boing! Alright, that's pretty much ready. I think, maybe. Might let it get just a little hotter. Because it took like a second for it to start bubbling. Busy bubble. Deep fried. For the bowls. Noble rot. Some winemaker just went, oh no, stuff them, we'll just make the wine out of this anyway. Because we need to get pissed. And they made it and they went, oh, this is really tasty. How do we make this happen again? You know it. You know that's what happened. Alright, so when we do this, we're gonna try with we're gonna go for one ball. Yeah, pretty sure you're right. Weirdest things. This is one of those things, right, where I go, how did they figure this out? You know? And like iron smelting. You know that someone put an iron-rich rock next to a campfire, and over time it got to a certain temperature, and then when they went to pick it up, it crumbled in their hands. And it's like, oh, that's interesting. See how the rock changed when I make it hot. I wonder if that happens to other rocks. Kaboom goes the quartz. They die, and the next person takes over. We don't put the white rock in there. Got it. I'm showing the Phoenician scheme on Saturday at 7 p.m. EST, so you'll be in your 5th dream. Ah, but it's on Prime. Yeah, nice. Well, it's somewhere that I might have access to it. I tell you what, okay, without admitting anything, when paid streaming services came out, I was all for it. I was 100% behind it. Now that there are 52 of them, and I have to subscribe to all of them to get the one show they each have that I want to watch, kind of over it, buddies. I need some arrgh. Well, Captain, here we go. I'll put my peg leg on and hop around the kitchen. With commercials. Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. Pots for Prime Minister. What we're going, when I'm in charge. When I am in charge of Australia and my party, the Awesomeness Party, decides to go on a ramp. No. Rach, I do like Prime for that. You can purchase one episode or one season of a show at a time without subbing the entire thing. Oh yeah, nice. So when Pots for PM, there will be one streaming service in Australia available very cheap, and all of the other providers can come and show their stuff on our network, and then based on the percentage that their stuff is watched, they get paid. Done. The Australian consumer gets to pay for one subscription service, and then they get paid. If their content is crap, they don't get paid. Done. That's it. That is my telecommunications offer right there. Cap's vote won't count because she lives in Kaka country. No. You lot voted him in. Now you're never getting rid of him. Oh, and Plex is another good one. Okay. Ooh, Plex in Tubi? Alright. I don't know what Tubi is. Alright. So that's making funny shapes on the bottom. So I'm thinking that's possibly pretty close to ready. I'm going to give this a little zhuzh to make sure that it's mixed properly. And then we're going to make a ball. And we're going to throw it in the hot oil. Alright, let's see. Maybe a bit more. There we go, that's about ball amount, right? Alright. It's not sticking together very well. I don't know if I need another egg or what. But this is definitely not sticking together. It's falling apart. So this could be interesting. Prawns, yeah, onion, parsley, corn flour, sherry, salt, egg, oil. Yep, that's it. Alright, just going to dump that in on its lonesome. Oh, and that's flying apart. Okay. That utterly self-destructive. Okay, so that's a whole pile of no. Alright. Right, so I was afraid of that. So that makes the question, oops, how do we fix this? Oh, that's going to get bad. So that sound is the sound of the water that I just put in the hot oil. Not a good idea. Hydrate, more sherry. Alright. Uh-oh. So we're out of breadcrumbs by the look of it. We could put more corn flour in, I suppose. We could make it into a dough. Yeah, looks like we're definitely out of breadcrumbs. Poodle! Ah, crap. The shit. Okay. Sorry, said an naughty word. I don't know what I moved that just exploded then, but something did. Alright, so we're out of breadcrumbs. We can't use that. We're going to turn that oil down for a little bit. So I'm thinking we put in a bit of flour and maybe turn this into a bit of a dough. Because that exploded when it made the ball. It's not meant to do that, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Cornmeal. Yeah, well, we put some cornstarch in there, some corn flour in there. But it's just not holding it together. So, normally I would use breadcrumbs at this point. But we definitely don't have any. So we're going to try something else. Hey, upright. Oh, old one. How you doing, upright? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Alright, we're going to start with just a little bit. We're going to start with go a third of a cup, I reckon. We'll start with. I'm hoping there's something missing from that recipe. I really am. What are we up to? We're up to prawn balls. However, we got all the ingredients together and we mixed it all up and we made the first prawn ball, and when it went in the oil, it just imploded. So normally, as with this sort of thing, I would add breadcrumbs, but I don't have any. So I'm trying to I'm mixing in little portions of flour, bit by bit, to see if we can get it a bit more stick together and see what happens. Imploding balls. Well, they fell apart in the hot oil in such a manner that none of its parts actually touched anymore. So I'm calling that imploded. I know it's technically not. All right, that's almost there. So I'm going to put another, where did I put the flour? I'm going to put another third of a cup, so we're going for 2/3 of a cup now. Oops. Where did I put the, oh my god, I can't find anything. Where did I put the sieve? There it is. Found it. Everyone can stop looking now. Okay. Alright, that looks to start to be sticking together. That is much more what we want to see. Making fun noises too. Egg yolk whipped, dunk balls in egg, dunk wet balls in flour. Yeah, could do that. That would be an idea. It's got an egg in it already. The current ingredients are 500 grams of prawns, celery stalk, small onion, chopped parsley, oops, forgot that, corn flour, sherry, salt, egg. That's it. That's what's on the recipe. I've currently added 2/3 of a cup of flour into the mix, and this is starting to congeal a bit, so we may take 2. You think cornmeal? Cap reckons cornmeal would work better. We already had cornmeal in it, and I'm using a lot of this. Upright. Besides, I make a terrible real-life husband. I'm better as an internet one. Cap. But I don't make things in the kitchen anymore unless it's a special occasion. Ooh. Alright. Let's see what this does. Is this going to come together into a ball of ness? Okay, well, that is more... We are definitely getting a ball now. And it's not just falling itself apart. Alright. Hopefully that's dried. Otherwise this is going to be interesting. Alright, in we go. Now it seems not to be destroying itself. That is bubbling away like nobody's business. Ooh, yeah. Now we're going to leave that in there for just a little bit longer. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that! Alright. Prawn ball. More sherry. I'm out of sherry. There's totally none left. Right. Yep. Alright, more sherry just for Cap. More corn flour would work too. Yeah. More sherry. Upright, I'm getting to almost human functioning, lost over 10 kilo in the last 2 months. Nice! Was that cooked long enough? Sure. Well, it's golden on the outside. We're going to open it up to see what's on the inside. Nah. The color of food does not equal cooked or safe. Right? So, for the viewers at home, while the recipe calls for raw prawns, they were not raw. So, there are no ingredients in this that are not edible as is. For the record. No raw prawns. Well, other than the egg. I mean, I've been eating raw egg my entire life, and I have never had an issue with it. I know there can be an issue, but I've never had one. It is a minor salmonella risk, yes. Fingers! Yes, Rach. Yes, Upright. I can feel your stress from here. Want some of my lollipop? It's watermelon. Watermelon vodka. Salmonella? I barely know her. Watermelon vodka. Alright, so we'll turn the oil down a little bit. And we're cooking away. So yeah, he says out loud on stream, not challenging the gods, that he hasn't had an issue with raw eggs. When do you want to cook together, Upright? Ooh. Alright, we're turning that right down. Ow. Ooh, tonka. Alright. This one is considerably darker than the last one. So let's give that a go. Whoo! Hot things are hot. Got a nice shell on it, that's for sure. Ow. Ah! Well, internal temperature is currently at 74 and slowly climbing. So 74 degrees internal temperature. So hot! 71C. Well, it was over 71C. Clear. I thought it was just generically 64 degrees for everyone. For everything. Okay. That's why I go for 64. 1 degree. Perfect. Alright, well, that seemed to work. So let's actually make some of these, shall we? Prawny bubble. Oh, nope. It's dying. Let's make a slightly bigger one, see what happens. Look, by the 60s you've killed almost everything off, but eggs can be stubborn. But Australia also has high egg quality, so it varies. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we're making a slightly larger one this time. Ow! Coffee dredge and stretch. Oh, we got another stretch. We got 2 stretches while we're cooking. Boy. Ow, my pancreas. Oh, oh, that was my sternum. Oh. Yeah, in January sometime. Yes, we can do that. Ooh. Stretch, heat, hot bath. Yeah. Cincy wants to know if you'll ever get snow. About once a decade up in the Adelaide Hills, we will, but not where I am. Once every 10 years or so, we'll get a, you know, 1/2 mil coating of snow. Ooh, okay, so the bigger ones still worked. We had a snowstorm for 2 weeks straight. Oh, damn, Cap. Rach had the best shower ever. One nice day was yesterday. Oh, first nice day. Yep. Rach, a good stretch sounds nice too, though. Uh-huh. Definitely needs some work. Alright. So I actually think the smaller, more bite-sized ones are better. To be honest. Alright, let's do a batch. Uh-oh. They've all gone to the same side of the pot. Hopefully they're not sticking together. Uh-oh. Getting loosey-goosey. That one's ready. You can definitely tell the colour as they're ready or not. That's still about right. No, you can stay here for a bit longer. Chat is going way too fast. This is awesome. I love it. Chat is going off. Makes me so happy. There's that sound again. Uh-oh, which sound? Wait. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, there are ski resorts here in Australia. Absolutely. Alright, not bad. I'm going to chuck that over there for a sec. Because it's getting oily. Bit messy, but you know, me in the kitchen. Hot balls. Yeah, snow is for holidays and skiing. Exactly. We live in a land down under. Where skiing happens on the slopes. Yeah, there's not that many ski resorts in Australia, but there are a couple. Okay, we're going for 5 this time. I'm sure there's a technique where I could just I'm sure there's a technique where I could just like scoop, plop, and they come out in perfect balls. I do not have that technique. Google Falls Creek, Victoria, and you'll see where I went skiing once. Nice. I have never touched real snow. Like, I've seen it over there on mountains. But I've never seen real snow. Like, up close. I know what I mean. Rach has done buller and thread bow as a kid. Nice. I mean, sort of, well, I live inland and up high, so it does get very cold here, but it's still mostly too tropical to snow more than about every 12 years. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now that the oil's a bit cooler, it's taking its time a bit more. So I think we may have started with the oil a little too hot, but oh well. So be it. It is a little crazy, yeah. I have never had a snowball fight. Never had oh, nope. Look at that. That's not gonna last long. Yeah, never had a snowball fight. Never done a snow angel. None of it. Now, for context, I have been to Nepal. Come visit one winter? Yeah. Upright, I've had a snowball fight. Compacted snow hurts. Yeah. It's mostly wind chill that freezes us in winter. It still gets down in the negatives. Yeah. Negative 10 wind chill is not a fun time. No. No, it is not. I think I've been out in, I think the worst I've been out in with the wind chill was like negative 12. And that was in Australia. Taking you out. Yeah, that was cold and windy and wet and just ick. Ow. Prawn balls. Alright, next round. Got through that okay. Oh no, neg 12's in Celsius. Minus 28C. Oh, damn. Yeah, you're in for it. See, that's like more than double what I've ever experienced. Like, as long as you've got a good jumper, zero's a fun time. Zero's not a bad time with a good jumper. But I'm one of those weirdos that like the cold. Like Upright, he likes the cold too. He's another one of those weirdos. Now I've lost count of how many I've got in there. I think it's 4, might be 5. We're gonna put another one in anyway. Oh, we're getting there. We've made a few. Upright overheat's easy, yeah. You can only imagine what it's like in Antarctica. Well, as we know, Santa is dead. Santa died about, I think it was about 10 years ago. when the northern polar ice cap completely melted, was completely liquid. So Santa sunk at the North Pole, sunk in, drowned, died, couldn't get away. Oh well. Stuff the cold. The only reason why I live here is because the house is free. Oh, because your house is here. Right, yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did put 6 in that time. Oopsies! 1976. That was his what? Okay. Yeah, much better. I had the oil way too hot. Right. Ooh. Nah. Right, I'm going to just dollop a bit of mayo on this. They're nice on their own, but I'm going to try some sauce. Here we go. But I believe he flew off with his reindeer and took his wife and some elves with him. Ah. Yeah. Doesn't really need it. Oh shit. It's actually quite nice on its own. I'm not sure that it needs sauce at this point. Going to put a tiny sprinkle of MSG on it. MSG makes everything better. I swear. I think we've got let the oil get a bit cool, so I'm going to turn the temperature up just a teeny bit. I lost track of balls. Yes, we're still cooking the balls while we're talking about skiing and such. They now live in Falls Creek, Victoria. Wait, I'm waiting for the obligatory trying of condiments though. MSG, that's on your bingo card. Well, we tried mayo. We tried MSG. What's the next condiment should we try? We should have condiment bingo. Right, we're gonna try some Kewpie. Try some Kewpie mayo on this one. And there you go, upright. Yeah, Kewpie's not bad on it. Oh, they're cooking slowly. Cap doesn't eat condiments. We're trying American mustard next. Come on, American mustard. Yeah, that's crap. Alright, mustard is horrible on that. Nope. Where? Oh, here we go. Granny's tomato sauce. Let's have a go at Granny's tomato sauce. Silent green is people. Again, not horrible. Tomato sauce isn't horrible, but the rest of the flavors in this are reasonably delicate, and they kind of don't survive tomato sauce. They definitely don't survive the American mustard. Prawn balls. Hummus or guac? I reckon guac would overpower it. Hummus might be okay. Oh yeah, that's way too cold. Up. More heat. Orange cocktail sauce. Yeah. Yeah, the Thousand Island dressing. Alright, I reckon this will be the last batch. We're coming to the end. Yeah, Thousand Island dressing. There is none of that in this house currently. I don't know how many we've eaten. I think I've eaten like 4. Balsamic? You reckon? Oh, balsamic. You're so glad you popped in before you. Well, we do have some balsamic. Let me get these in, and we'll try one with some balsamic. I'm a little concerned about how that's going to go, but we'll try it for science. Alright, are we going to get another one out of what's in here? I don't think so. It might be a baby one. Yep, this is going to definitely be an itty bitty baby one. There we go. And we're done. Ever since I started blacksmithing, I don't have nails anymore. It's very weird some days. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Got my cleaning up work cut out for me, seeing we haven't really done that. Balsamic on vanilla ice cream. I've heard that. Yes. That is meant to be a hidden gem. Alright, balsamic vinegar. Here we go. We've got some Sienna balsamic vinegar of Moderna. My hands are too slippery to be able to open it, for it is sealed tight. What's the use by date on this stuff? Who knows? A1 steak sauce. Why would it? A1 steak sauce would kill this. These are subtle flavors. The balsamic's going to kill this. All you're going to taste is the balsamic. Assuming I can get it open, which I don't think I can currently. Alright. Plenty of hot one. And you know it's working, you know it's softening up the balsamic because you can then smell the amount of balsamic coming off. Kill the balls! You lost. Ooh. Look, Cap, just because they're taking under 16s off of social media in this country. Aioli is yum. I do like aioli. All right. Quite nice. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put some balsamic on. Oh, crap. That's all right. Most of it splashed off. Whew. It didn't kill the flavor entirely, but no, really wouldn't. So at this time, I'm kind of bit of salt, bit of pepper, maybe if that's your thing. MSG works. A little bit of Kewpie or regular mayo seems to work. Anything with any sauce with a strong flavor, and you've killed it. It just overrides everything in this because there is nothing in here that's got a really strong flavor to it. I don't actually know that I'd spice this recipe up. Just lemon. Okay. So 16-year-olds can't become caca faster. Yeah, pretty much. But thick chips cut with rock salt and rosemary and a little parmesan and aioli. Yeah, Rach, that sounds awesome. They gotta wait to be as annoying as American kids are. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of lemon may use. Lemon my balls. Lemon my balls. Can I have regular chicken? Yes, you can have regular chicken. Yeah, look, a little bit of lemon on it might work. All the lemons are outside. It's icky outside. I don't like outside. I don't like it. Well, it's only supposedly only 36 degrees out there, so it's probably about 40 here. I like being inside for this. Oh, there we go. Nice. Look at that. Right, so they're done. Let's pull them out. Woohoo! And then tomorrow we'll see what they're like cold. Ta-da! Mmm. Balls. You must eat spicy chickens, but I can't eat spicy chickens. Whoa! Damn, I forgot. I zoomed that in so I could read the, oh, they're fogging up the lens. Ooh, ooh. They must be the love interest. The lens is getting foggy. Rach must eat, unless she's allergic. Ah, well, yeah, that's fair then. Nope, foggy. Foggy lens. Alright, we're going to throw that up on Insta. Oh, no. No, we're not using that one. Go away. That was out of focus, damn it. And I didn't notice it was out of focus. Alright, that's better. CWA Prawn Balls. Oops, hang on. Lick the bowl. CWA. Whoops. Prawn Balls. Noms. Okay. Share. Okay. Recovery is where the magic happens. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. You're all invited to me and CMC's wedding next Halloween. Woohoo. I'm not, honestly, they probably wouldn't let me in the country. Even if you can't come, you'll be there in spirit because it's a costume wedding. Nice. Definitely be there in spirit. With my socials and what I say on my socials, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't let me into America right now. Right, what was I doing? I was doing this. Speaking of socials. We can Discord call to the reception. Hell yeah. Oh, why isn't my socials working? Boo. Oh well. I did have that. I'm having a lot of trouble with the other chatbot. The chatbot on the other computer. It's weird, but there it is. Oh! And my chop cam has seized. Hey, there we go. Chop cam. Ta-da! Yeah, Discord and YouTube works. I don't have an Insta on those two. The other chatbot is open, so it should have worked. I don't know why it didn't. Like I said, issues. Ulrich is having issues. Chop cam. Quote 1. Ulrich makes a good burrito and is impressed. Colorized. 2023. Good Lord, 2023. Woof. Did I do the dance? Why am I doing the dance? What did I miss? No. Quote 5. I might need to move my keyboard. It's getting stuff on it. More than usual. Yes. Dance to make things work. Oh! Make it work, dance, make it work, dance, make it work, dance. There you go. The bots are not talking with each other. The bots are doing very silly things. We may come back with a new set of bots next year. Anyway, there we go. As always, the music today is royalty-free, no copyright music by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Go check out Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube. He's got all sorts of fun stuffs on there. Speaking of which, I'm going to turn down the music. Whoops, that'll do. Not the button I wanted, but there it is. Or you got to dance how you did when I arrived. No, I was chopping stuff. I was chopping. The non-kitchen bot has been joining this year, but not today. It worked last week. Yeah, right? Exactly right. What am I I'm nice to my viewers. My viewers are very nice. I would never publicly be nasty to my viewer. Nah, you guys are all great. You know I love you. Dance, choppin', dance, choppin'. I don't know what the dance was, but there you go. There's a little one. No, I said I'd replace the chat bot, not chat. If I said chat, I didn't mean it. I meant chat bot. Yeah, see, nothing's working. It's all just poof. I'm not nice. I'm kind. Not nice. I'm peaceful, not harmless. Oh, right, okay, Upright. You're all bots, right? You're all just bots. At least I said bot. I did. I said bot. Anywho. Upright, I'm harmless and the last virtuous person alive. Are you saying I have no virtue, sir? Challenge you. Speaking of challenges, turns out that not next year, but the year after, 2027, my medieval group, the SCA, may be allowing competition to become king to be done in rapier combat. So I may be entering into training to become king of Lokak. Tea towels at dawn. Got it. Oh, good Lord, Rach. You're lucky I know the context for that. Yeah, Cap, you finally got it. I think the quote going around is, if you're not capable of great violence, then you are harmless, not peaceful. Or is it the other? If you're not capable of great violence, you are harmless, not peaceful. Yeah, yeah. You want to see videos? Stabby, stabby. Yes, there will be stabby, stabbies. So yeah, that's interesting. Going into training. Which videos do you want to see, Cap? Because if it's videos of me being particularly violent, I don't have them. There are none of those. What was one of you? What was it? Teddy Roosevelt that said, "Walk softly and carry a big stick," or "You should make me king. I want to be a duke." First reign, I might take Lilavati with me for that attempt. Mainly because she has experience of how it all works behind the scenes, and that would hopefully placate some of the louder opposition to a rapier reign. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'll have a think about it. We'll see where it goes. Because I definitely want to compete. If it happens, I'm definitely contesting it. Whether I win or not, we'll see. We will see. So coming up, tomorrow we have we're in playing some Neverwinter Nights with Jim Tor. Kat wants to be a Baroness. Well, you can be a Baroness. That's easy enough. Lilavati would be a smart choice. Yeah, right. Now, second and third reign, as I work my way to Super Duke. Rach, I have almost no idea what you're talking about, but you have my unending support, and I'm happy for you. Okay, so the short version, to catch you up, is our medieval reenactment group, the SCA. Every 6 months, we choose a new person to be the effective head or the public-facing head of the SCA, and they get named King and/or Queen of Locac, which is Australia, New Zealand. Normally, it's decided by a style of combat called heavy combat. However, there was one run recently in America that was run with rapier combat, which is the combat I do, and Australia, New Zealand is looking at having a similar tournament with rapier combat to decide a king in 2027. That is that's the short version. Right, so how do we easily get Cap to be a Baroness? You go join your local group at the SCA, you hang out there for a while. When it comes up that whatever groups, Baron and Baroness, or Baroness and Baroness, B&B, or Baron and Baron, B&B step down, then you can go, hey, I want to do this. You usually have a companion that does it with you. And then people go, hey, you'd be a good choice. And boom, you're a Baroness. Easy as that. Fenris. Fenris is, I love Fenris. She is gorgeous. She's in her carry case and her display case, and she looks even prettier. So yeah, coming up. More coming up. Tomorrow's Neverwinter Nights with Jim. Then we go round to next Tuesday. We'll see how we go. We might do a Planet Crafter episode. We may not. Then we're taking a break for the Christmas New Year period. And we'll probably be back either on the 2nd of January or the 6th. 2nd being a Friday, 6th being the Tuesday. But whenever we come back, that will be we'll be back into regularly scheduled programs. But I definitely need. I'm very much looking forward to a break. Just a couple of weeks of no responsibility, no nothing, just off. You never know. I might get bored and do a quick Pal World stream or a Palia stream or something. We'll see. I shouldn't have to do anything like OG Baronesses. Yeah, well, there are other ways you can get the title of Baroness, but more behind the scenes work, and you still have to do stuff. It is coming up on break time. Speaking of which, we've just hit the 2-hour mark, so I'm due for a break anyway, so I'm going to end the stream. Balls! Hi, Jim! Bye, Jim! How you doing, mate? Yes, we made prawn balls. Ta-da! I had to improvise the recipe a little bit. Or a new game, mayhaps. Mayhaps. We will see. Yeah, we'll see how that all goes. So yeah, that's the plan. So you know, Jim, I'm maybe planning on and off running some Pal World today. So I will send you an invite code if you would like to join me on that. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's coming up. Thank you. You made and drank an egg flip. Ooh, is Nomi. Nice. Kat wants to be a baroness outside the SCA. Well, when King Trump takes over, the old aristocracy titles will likely come back. So yeah, there you go. Just pay him enough money. He'll say, you are now the aristocracy. Don't want to add more to my plate? Yeah, that's fair. Right, so, calling it a day. We're doing that, honest, eventually, sort of. And now that I'm King of America, where anyone who wants to pay me can have a title. There will be no tax on the title. However, you will have continuing payments of, oh crap, what's the name for it? Tithes. You will be expected to tithe me, King Donald. He's going to fall down the stairs? Yeah. Well, go on. I'm going to say this out loud, but if that's going to happen, Americans would have to learn to aim. From Air Force One while it's in flight. Air Force One in flight. Push. Anyway, all right, so we're going to call it there. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for hanging out. It is always great to have chat going off behind me while I'm doing anything on stream. It is so great to have people here. Yeah, it warms my little heart when chat is flowing along nicely. So yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for just being you. We will see you on Tuesday. We'll do Tuesday. And then I will wish you a happy, merry new Christmas year. I wish you that anyway. 2026 needs a condiment bingo, though. I'm going to look into that. No worries, Rach. We'll just do a random selection of condiments. We'll have a spinny wheel. Put soy sauce on it. Oh, okay. Anyway, hopefully we will see you all Tuesday. If we don't, we'll see you when you see it. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Don't forget to check the description for any links I may have left there. If you like the video, please press like or subscribe to my channel. Next video in the series is up here. Until then, stay safe, have fun.